What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today's video is mostly going to be an order pull video, sales from eBay, Depop, and Poshmark. eBay was slow last week, so I'm running a really big sale. Well, big for me anyway. 30% off of old items, 15% off of middle of the road, kind of been around a little while, but not too long items. And then on Poshmark, we ran a closet clear out through Posh Sidekick. That was a pretty good experiment. We'll talk about that probably in another video, to be honest, but let's pull some orders. All right, we made an eBay sale. This is a fly fishing kit that I picked up at Goodwill. As you can see, I've moved a lot of the comics in here as well. So that's where they're going to be for the time being anyway, as I work through them. But it's this fly fishing kit here. I paid up for this. I remember it was probably $20, maybe more than $20. I don't remember if it was in a video or not, unfortunately, but definitely paid up for this. Got $56. It's got a DVD in here. It's got a whole bunch of, like, I can open it up just for a second. Can't remember if I showed this on the channel or not, but I think you slide these out. So it's to make your own flies, right, for fly fishing. It's got all the tools in here, the DVD. I counted these out and showed what I had in the photos anyway. I believe it to be complete, but never 100% sure when it comes to these things, where there's so many little pieces in there. But $59 I got for this. I had it listed higher, so that was a best offer. Let's get this guy shipped out. So I slid this in a bubble mailer, but I had to cut the side to slide it in so it would fit properly. I also filled up the box a little bit so nothing was shaking around in here, and then slid a poly bag over top of it. It's already in a hard case, so I can't see that being a problem. So this is going United States ground advantage through Stallion Express to Reidsville, North Carolina. We sold a Guitar Hero guitar. I love finding these ones for the Wii because they sell quick. But they do for me anyway. I don't know if other people have the same luck. It's way back here. You guys see me pick this up in the last garage sale video. I think I paid $2, maybe $3, but I think $2 to be honest. Sold for $64, even without the battery back. Also charged for shipping, obviously. We're gonna take this apart, get it in a box, and get this one shipped out. Full disclosure, this box is way too big. It's too wide, actually. It's 22 by 18 by 5. The only reason why I decided to use it anyway is because I'm shipping it with Uni, and it's gonna cost $5.10 to Burlington, Ontario, so it's not that far. It's a courier through Stallion Express. Normally, I would look for a more narrow box, like 18 wide is too much, 22 long is fine. So if you are shipping out Guitar Hero guitars, definitely try to find a better box. In this case, I was pretty sure it was going to go with the courier for pretty cheap, so I wasn't so concerned it was wider. I did have to cut it down to 5 inches as well, but still happy to get this one shipped out. All right, another eBay sale. Now this is one of the rare times where you sell something on 2 platforms within like an hour. So normally if I see something sell, I'll delist it within about an hour or 2 hours, depending on what I'm doing. These Canucks, which I didn't think were gonna be fast sellers anyway, but they wound up selling within about a week or so. I picked them up at the Goodwill bins. They sold on eBay for $25 plus shipping. They also sold on Poshmark before I could delist them on eBay. So that kind of sucks a little bit. Poshmark.ca. I did have to cancel the order on Poshmark because it's a lot more touchy on eBay, honestly. So I'd rather get them shipped out here through eBay. I'm probably going to put these ones because they're are so flimsy anyway. I think I'm actually going to wind up shipping these ones in a poly bag. I don't normally do that with shoes, but with these particular shoes, I think I'm going to. I'm going to slide them in another bag, slide them in here, and I think they'll be absolutely fine. All right, we did get this in the eBay little padded envelope. I slid it into basically the same type of clear bag you see my t-shirts and stuff go into, just to keep them together in here. You know, these shoes, there's really nothing you can damage on them. The material is really flimsy. The only thing that's rigid is the soles, and they're not going to get ruined in here whatsoever. This is going Uni shipper for about $5 and change to Calgary, Alberta. All right, we have some Holly Hobby like dinner, what are these, like a dinner tray or something like that, right? Now I did not pick these up, and I normally do not sell consignment for people, but I had a friend who had a whole bunch of Holly Hobby stuff. I convinced them to take a lot of it to Dream Auctions, which is a local auction place. And then we picked the stuff that might be better for eBay, like these that sold for 30, I think I'll throw it up on screen, $36. Like I've got a thermos of hers in here. You can go in my store, my eBay store, and take a look at some of the Holly Hobby stuff in there. It's all her stuff that we're trying to sell for, just to get her some money. She did say we could like split the money and stuff like that, but you know, I'll probably just give her the money, to be honest. It's not going to be a lot. You know, the only real downfall to it is obviously it's going to be part of my income at the end of the year, but we're talking about maybe like $300 or $400 worth of stuff here, not a lot really. So, you know, just trying to be nice and help somebody out. But here we go. We're going to get these guys shipped out. Like I said, I'm not making any money on these, but they did sell. So Holly Hobby stuff, I probably wouldn't pick most of it up. But, you know, if you find stuff like this cheap enough, you could definitely pick it up and flip it, or throw it in an antique booth, or do whatever you want with it. Sort of not something I would be interested in picking up on a regular basis, but let's get these guys shipped out. We got them in a box here. I had to just sort of resize an old Amazon box I had kicking around. United States Postal Service Ground Advantage, and this one's going to Georgia. Another eBay sale, and we're looking for number 47. Now this has something to do with the sale that I have going on as well. It must be down here. So we're running a sale on a 15% off sale on eBay, and I think another 30% off sale. This one was part of the 15% sale. Where are you going to be? Is it going to be the very last one I find? Oh, 47 is this one. It's the big one right in front of my face. Okay, so this one, what's the deal? Let's get these back in here so I can close the drawer. This one looks like the cartridge must be inside the book. Really remember. Yep, I think it's right there. Okay, no problem at all. I took a $30 offer, so I think, like I said, that was 15% off. And oops, throwing everything around again. Classic move. Anyway, let's get it in this eBay padded mailer and we'll get this guy shipped out. Got it all packaged up here. United States Parcel Select, and this one's going to Grand Ledge, Michigan. All right, this one's a 30% off. So original price was $67.95. 30% off was $47.56. This particular Avalanche jersey, I remember picking up at a mom and pop thrift shop in Elmer, Ontario. Probably paid, I think, around $10 for it. So I'm still making okay money. You can see it had somebody like maybe put some duct tape or something over that. You can kind of see that in the back, but otherwise, really nice jersey. Reeboks, size medium. Reeboks CCM, I guess, right? Size medium. Nice jersey. A few little snags, I guess. Regardless, hockey season is, you know, we're getting the playoffs, obviously, like we talked about recently. Avalanche are definitely not in it. Okay, let me think about who's in it. The other day, here's how much I know about hockey. The other day, I think I assumed that the Dallas Stars were the Ducks because of the way that their new logo is with the star and the D. I'm like, oh, Anaheim must be in it. Nope, wrong team. So, you know, I'm obviously not following along too closely with the NHL playoffs, but yeah, happy to get this one sold regardless. Let's get it shipped out. All right, United States Ground Advantage, and this is going to Bartlett, Illinois. Yeah, let me know. I don't know what's wrong with me, why. I think I told multiple people that, because I sold like an Anaheim jersey, and I think I had said to one of my buddies, oh yeah, like, you know, the playoffs are good for selling hockey jerseys, which they are, because obviously Colorado's not in the playoffs anymore. But I really did think that Anaheim was for some reason. I'm not even sure that they made the playoffs. I have to go back and look. I don't follow hockey. I follow baseball. As you can see to the side here, it's out of focus at the moment. But, you know, it's Saturday afternoon. I've got the baseball game on the side. You know, when I'm done filming, I'll finish watching the baseball game. But I got to get my shipping done first. You know, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Me sacrificing today is just having the baseball game on while I work. So yeah, let's keep shipping. All right, we have a couple of Depop sales. Now this jacket you see me pick up last week in a yard sale video, or not too long ago anyway in a yard sale video. It might have been a couple of Saturdays ago now. However, Toronto Maple Leafs G3 Sports, I guess that's what it is. Carl Banks, something like that. This is not real leather. It's pleather. It's better. It's pleather. I forget what movie that's from, but it's stupid.
Is it leather? Oh no.
That's pleather. Way better.
Yeah, Toronto Maple Leafs jacket. What did I pay for this? I think I wound up getting it for $30, right? Sold this one for $51 USD. I'll throw the conversion up. I have no idea what it is currently, but probably about $60 something. I'm assuming. Now let's get this folded up and we'll get it in a proper size bag and we'll get it shipped out. It's also going to Canada. It's my first time selling to somebody in Canada on Depop. Normally they have been all US buyers and I sell in US dollars. But yeah, this one's going, I'll let you know in a minute where it's going, but it's definitely staying in Ontario. All right, we got it in a poly bag here. Got it folded in there very nicely. Canada Post expedited parcel. I used Stallion Express to ship this one out. It's going to Brampton, Ontario. I could have used Uni for this one through Stallion too, being that I had to update the tracking on Depop. And then I like to update the tracking on PayPal too, because that's how I choose to accept payment on Depop. I didn't know if they would accept Uni, although you can pick Stallion Express as one of the shipping options for your tracking. So maybe that would have worked. I'm not really sure, but I could have did it for $5.10 Canadian with Uni, but I chose to do expedited parcel Canada Post. It only costs, I think, $7.94. The person, I think, paid $9 USD, I believe, to ship this out. So they paid me more than it cost anyway. So not a problem there, but just wanted to let you know that's how I shipped this one out. Happy with the sale. Like I said, my first Canadian sale on Depop. That's pretty cool. All right, we had another Depop sale. This one is a football jersey. It's a Patriots jersey, number 81. I don't recall who number 81 is, but I think I got $47 USD for this one. Let's see if we can find it. Can't be too far, right? I mean, there's only so many jerseys. This might be this one. Yeah, is it Randy Moss? Okay, so Moss. I think it's Randy Moss, right? Is that the Moss that played for the Patriots? It's a vintage jersey. It's an older jersey for sure, 2XL. As you can see, I had it in the antique booth for $55. That's my tag that I'm gonna have to take off here. So obviously making a little more money selling it online, and it sold online. It sat at the booth for about a month. So happy to get it home and relisted, and it did sell. So, you know, not that it couldn't have sat in the booth longer. I just thought when I took some jerseys out of there and threw some band shirts and stuff, that it was a good time to take this one out of there. We'll remove the this tag, which I was going to leave on just in case I decided to take it back there at some point. But sold on Depop for 47 USD. I'll throw the conversion up on screen as well. Let's get this one shipped out. All right, got it in the standard poly bag here, United States Parcel Select, and this one's going to Sacramento, California. All right, this one makes me happy. It's a Poshmark.com, so USD. Got to wear this jersey. I wore it to Pittsburgh because I didn't have a Pittsburgh jersey. We seen the Angels play the Pirates. I wore an Angels hat because, you know, of Mike Trout. Me and my wife both love the Angels, actually. When we went to Anaheim for our honeymoon, we went and seen an Angels game. It was a lot of fun. But this is not an Angels jersey. It's a Ricky Vaughn jersey. But, you know, I picked this up actually from the antique booth in Tillsonburg. It's somebody who I know that goes to the bins as well in London, Goodwill bins. I assume this is where he pulled it out of. Maybe not, but I assume so. I got $60 USD for this. I think I paid $30 for this. I'd have to go back and watch the video. I think 30 probably is what I paid for it, but $60 USD is awesome. I got to wear it, enjoy it out of the house, got to sell it. It's a really cool jersey. I'd like to keep it, but you know, I don't need to keep everything. I'd rather sell stuff like this, honestly. Cool to have it, cool to wear it to a game and sell it and still make some money on it. Let's get this guy shipped out. All right, this one's going United States Priority Mail to Granna, Ohio. I haven't looked that up to see how close that is to Cleveland, but obviously Cleveland is in Ohio. Ohio is fairly big, but I'm gonna think this is a Cleveland fan. That's what I choose to believe. I choose to believe that this person's gonna wear this to the stadium, celebrate the wild thing, Ricky Vaughn, by maybe having a couple nice cold beers and a couple of hot dogs, and yeah, that's how I'm gonna choose to remember this jersey. Let's pull another order. All right, we sold a Sturgis Motorcycle Week shirt, I think it is. I'll throw it up on the screen anyway. Sturgis, I think, is like a bike week, right? It could be anywhere in here, so we're gonna have to dig a little bit. $17 USD on Poshmark.ca. Let's just go ahead and toss this right on the floor for a minute. I feel like I've had this one for a while, so it's going to be down a little deeper. It's a black and white shirt. We'll leave that out of there. Put all these back in. It's right here. 2012 Sturgis, a bike tradition. Yeah, I think it's like a bike week. I don't really remember, honestly, but let's get this guy in a poly bag. We'll get it shipped out. bought some of these before. Some of the older years obviously do well. The modern ones, you're not going to get a lot of money. I pick them out of the bins once in a while. Not too often, but I've had this one for quite a while. 17 bucks. Let's get it shipped out. Canada Post expedited parcel, and this one's going to Toronto, Ontario. Accepted an offer, I think, of $24 for a pair of shoes on Poshmark. They're right here, I think. There's 2 pair of Under Armour shoes right there. Just have to give them a quick wipe down. Got some fur. I believe that might have been Leo, who was crawling around in all these shoes before she did pass away. She was really liked to be in this room for some reason. I don't know if she thought she was an eBay cat or what. Yeah, regardless, we'll take a lint roller and make sure there's none of those little loose hairs left on there whatsoever. Yeah, 24 bucks, not great. Did pick these out of the Goodwill bins. They are in really good condition. You know, there's a few little bald spots here where they're starting to get rid of, or starting to become bald there, but lots of life left in these shoes. Happy to get them sold. Let's get these ones shipped out. Got these ones all boxed up. Canada Post expedited parcel, and these ones are going to Moncton, New Brunswick. All right, we made an eBay sale. Accepted an offer. I think I had this listed for $95. Accepted an offer of $75. I listed this higher than market, and if you don't know what I'm looking through here, I'm probably gonna start on this side actually. These are the comic books we just bought. It's Crisis 1 through 12. If I can find it here. Oh, maybe I was closer when I first started here. First one's Green Lantern. This could be in the other box here. So these are listed on eBay, and then this box here is listed on eBay as well. Yeah, okay, so I thought I had listed these before. These are all listed as well. There's a bunch of singles in there. I think I don't want taking it out of this poly bag. I'm going to put these ones in a box because I think they paid about $8 for shipping. It's like I said, 1 through 12. Accepted the best offer. I think that's still pretty good. Let's get these guys shipped out. All right, we got it boxed up and then slid it in the poly bag here. United States Postal Service Ground Advantage, and this is going to Grand Rapids, Michigan. All right, we sold a hat on Poshmark.ca. I'm not sure if it's going to be over here or over here. Probably over here. Yeah, it's right here. It's this Dale Earnhardt hat. It came from the bins. See this yellowing? It was very, very yellow, very, very dirty. I did a couple cleans, but when I cleaned it, I actually started to damage some of this, some of the flag, and then the 3 a little bit. Obviously, I pointed that out in photos, so it's, you know, it was gross. It was definitely pretty yellowed, so we got it white, but I did wind up, you know, damaging the hat a little bit, but it actually gives it a little bit of character. I don't think it's that big of a deal either. It's still a really cool vintage Dale Earnhardt hat. So let's find a little box here and we'll get this guy shipped out. I don't remember what I accepted. It was around 20 bucks. I'll throw it up on screen, but still happy with this Poshmark sale. $24 is what I guess it was. I just had another look. I'm sure I showed it on screen anyway, but Canada Post expedited parcel, and this one's going to Havelock, New Brunswick. Another Poshmark.ca order. Now I just listed these shoes because I was going to keep them for myself. They're size 12 wide. I normally wear between a 12 and a 13, and I thought because they were wide, they would fit me okay. My toes were just at the end of them, so they were uncomfortable. They're very nice. I think they're New Balance 880s. I got $60 for these. They did come from the same place where I got the Timberlands and the Kohans and the bathing suit. So it was that big bulk buy of shoes and some clothing and stuff. This was the original price, was $89.99 from the place it was at. There's a discount. I'm probably gonna leave those stickers on. Just gonna slide. Maybe we'll pack some packing paper in the box, slide this in a poly bag and get it shipped out. But yeah, 60 bucks for these ones, not too bad. I think I paid like 25 or 30, so I'm making a few bucks. Pretty happy with this quick sale on Poshmark. I did just list these the other day because I tried them on. I wasn't sure. I tried them on again the other day, wore them around the house for maybe an hour. They don't fit right, so I didn't want to keep them. I do normally like New Balance, but yeah, not these particular ones. I think I might have called them an 880. I think they were actually an 890, but regardless, Canada Post expedited parcel, and these are going to Kingston, Ontario. All right, we sold a pair of Van Mules on once again Poshmark.ca as well. Yeah, I think we're right down here. Pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I think I grabbed these out of the Goodwill bins. I was running sales on Poshmark. I don't remember if it was part of the closet. I just tried closet clear out this weekend. The first one wasn't successful. I'm running one today and these sold. I'm pretty sure it was part of closet clear out. For some reason that's not right, I'll let you know, but I'll probably update you on how my closet clear out experiment went over the weekend anyway on Poshmark. But I think 22 bucks for these ones. Haven't had them for very long. I still haven't got the boxes that I need, so I might try to figure out what box these are going to fit in, or if I'm going to slide these in a mailer. I'm not sure, but let's get these guys shipped out. Right, I'd almost never ship a pair of shoes out like this, but it's not such a big deal because it's a mule. They are basically just like fabric material or canvas, and they're low cut, so they fit in there actually really nicely. Canada Post expedited parcel, and these are going to British Columbia. All right, we have another hat sale. This time it's on Poshmark.com, so it's $25 USD. This hat was pulled from the Goodwill bins. It is new with tags. Let's see if we can find it here. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. Detroit Red Wings, CCM. Definitely vintage, right? Definitely still has the tags, which is also cool. I don't know how old this is. Maybe Y2K, maybe 90s. But yeah, either way, I kind of feel like 90s, honestly. But regardless, let's get this guy shipped out in a little box. $25 USD for this hat. Happy about it. United States Postal Service priority mail, and this one's going to St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, we sold a pair of Teva sandals, also picked up at the Goodwill bins. It's a great time of year for me to grab shoes like this from the bins, so I didn't really do too much to them. These ones are like I think they're technically like a hiking type or all-terrain type sandal, but people seem to like this vintage look, right? I've sold plenty of these before. I think I'm going to wind up putting them in a poly mailer again, or like a bubble mailer right now, because I still haven't got, like I just mentioned, I haven't got the actual shoe boxes back, and that being that these aren't regular shoes, I don't want to put them in a bigger oversized box. I think they'll be fine in something like this. So let's get them shipped out. I think I've got like $19 USD for these, and once again I did pick them up at the Goodwill bins, so I'm not into them very much at all. Decided to switch it up and go with the United States Postal Service padded flat rate envelope. I can pick these up normally from Stallion Express. I haven't in a while, so I've had these ones kicking around. United States priority mail, and this one's going to Doral, Florida, where we sold one of these Hello Kitty Kiss necklaces. This one is the one that looks like this is just the font, right? It says Kiss. $16 USD. I haven't relisted yet because it's this one right here. Not sure if I have another one, so I'll have to make sure I have another one before I relist this one or delist any from either platform, but I do think I might have another one. We'll have to also get the sticker off of this. These have been pretty good. I wish I had more of them. I think I pulled out the next actual Hello Kitty one because I just sold one the other day too, or like the little head, right? But you'll have to go look and see what I have left. But let's get this guy shipped out in a little poly mailer. United States Postal Service priority mail, and this is going to Portland, Oregon. Very happy to see eBay sales going in an upward motion for me. It has a lot to do with running a sale, obviously. So a 30% off sale. The one thing to keep in mind if you're going to run sales on eBay and you're going to leave your best offer on or available, you're going to get some pretty aggressive lowball offers. I got an offer the other day for I think $3 and change on something, and I'm just like, I had a bit of an eye roll. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything negative to the person, but I think I might have countered at like full price or near full price. I never decline offers because that just sort of ends everything going on the algorithm. I'll usually counter offer at something ridiculous, like basically not a discount whatsoever. It's unfortunate that you can't ask for even more money than you're selling it for. That would just be the ultimate sort of slap in the face. But yeah, I don't know why people do that. A $3 offer on eBay. We're not talking about a video game or something I'm going to ship it with stamps. If I wanted to give it away, I would probably just give it away. But I don't know how you guys feel about those super aggressive lowball offers. I certainly am not going to probably take most of them unless it's something I'm desperate to get rid of or just want the space. But yeah, it's interesting anyways. So I have a bunch more sales that I have to actually, this video is running a little long, which is why I'm trying not to make this outro too long. I have some more sales that I have to edit and put together in another video for later this week. It's been a really good sales weekend, and hopefully this week keeps going strong for me, as when I'm filming this, it's the beginning of the week, but I'm sure you guys will see this midweek. If you guys like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we will see you soon.